think that for this year, the Gears of War fans might be in for a treat if the rumors around what a lot of people are talking about are true. And the rumors is that we might see up to 3 Gears of War games.
Which is so interesting. That's like very ambitious because if I'm a Gears of War fan and you want to direct my hype towards something, you're going to spread it out across 3. I mean, right? Ambitious.
I thought the same thing when I read it, especially when you hear what these 3 things might be. But I think more than anything, Halo franchise is almost always fresh in people's minds. And I think when people think about Gears of War, they think about the earlier, Marcus Phoenix Gears of War as the staple. I think there's an opportunity to try to come back to that and really bring the franchise. Because, I mean, there was that time where Gears of War was a hot franchise. I would say right now it's kind of teetering, I think, where the fans are like, give us some love a little bit. So are you ready to hear what the 3 might be?
Please.
Sure, yeah, please.
So traditional Gears of War game, right? Story mode, third person, maybe some co-op, big fights, etc. So the other one is potentially an RTS Halo War styles game, which is kind of interesting because Gears of War isn't typically known for its vehicles and vehicle battle, whereas Halo did, and I think there was a lot of places where that made sense, but, I don't know. Thoughts?
I'm always intrigued whenever anyone tries an RTS because I think RTS is so hard to get right. I mean, obviously, as a StarCraft 2 purist, or a StarCraft purist, I guess, in general, I'm always like, if someone could make an RTS that would really kind of sweep up all of those people, that would be a huge accomplishment. I always kind of give it a oh, cool, go ahead.
Yeah,
let's see.
Let's see how it does.
Well, the point you raised too about you don't think of vehicles or anything else going on in Gears of War. How are you going to gamify the RTS? How many units can you really offer? How many different interactions can you offer?
Right. Of course, this could be.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Wrong too.
I'm excited to see how they solve that question.
And last but not least, Gears of War Battle Royale is the third one that's being rumored, which is also interesting because would you make a Battle Royale game separate from the main game, right? And this goes back to the trends thing that we talked about, where it's I'm sure we're going to see a lot of packaged games. Here's everything, and Battle Royale. But I do think that we'll see a lot of developers say, no, we're going to take this franchise and we're going to build and design that game around it. Sure. Can Gears of War do that? I don't know.
I don't see why not.
You don't see why not? No. Anything else that you would, think that you might see from Microsoft? There's a lot of discussion about Rare, what's going on, what can be revived from there. And then the other question that's coming up is there anything deep in the vaults of Microsoft that could potentially, come out and surprise us that we might not be surprised at? Or we might not be expecting. And people were, kind of like Crackdown when Crackdown 3 was released, but no one knows what's going on with that game, so hopefully we'll see.
Ooh.
Yeah?
Fable. A lot of people are like, give us another Fable. And then also put all the Fables on PC.
This is where I'd honestly rather see new IP.
Oh, sure.
Than,
I think everybody is of that mind these days. It's like everybody wants new IPs. But aside from that, we could use a couple more from the ones we grew up with or the ones we came to love before.
If the question is what's in the vault, I think that's a really valid, I think that it's a good time for Fable right now.
I agree.
Because I would say the other trend that I'm kind of excited
Battle Royale.
I
Fable.
think art imitates life, right? We have Battle Royale going on because there's a lot of chaos happening right now. We just kind of want to get in there and just, And then there's also a side of us that have been very introspective lately with everything going on in the world. And I think you see a lot of the games like Sea of Solitude, where it's I was feeling very lonely, and I wrote a game about feeling lonely so we can share that human experience.
Sea of Solitude.
And so I guess if I'm looking for anything in terms of new IP, I think that leaning into that side of games as art is really interesting right now. So giving me a little bit of both, where I can go in and I can smash and be powerful, but I can also get in my feels, do both.
Speaking of that, actually you brought up the feels and that kind of stuff. Ori.
Yeah.
Ori.
Right.
And the Will of the Wisp.
That would be at Ubisoft, wouldn't it?
Would it? Oh, did I screw up?
Wouldn't that be a Ubisoft?
It happens. I'm human. I might have screwed
You
that
are
up.
human,
I
and
might
that's
have screwed
okay.
that up.
You
I
know what?
apologize,
Well,
but-
how about we check in with chat and find out, maybe take a poll on how bad you messed up.
How bad?
No.
bad
We
I
want to
screwed
find
up.
out what you're excited for, I think,
I wrote it
at the
down on my
Microsoft
list right
conference.
here.
Okay, Adrian, how's it going over there?
I'm sorry, you caught me here at the E3 check-in eating these delicious Totino pizza rolls, which is powered by.
Että mitä
Sorry, they're
mainosta.
just really good. All right, so you want to know information, right? I got information for you.
Yrittää olla
Chat,
oksentamatta.
it's our turn again. It's our turn again.
Ei
Now,
pari
surprise
mikä.
reveal. Do you want to see from Microsoft? Okay. And once again, we have 4 options. And this time, I hope we can get a little bit better communication. Maybe give you guys some time to think about this instead of just picking an answer right away, like you did last time, which is fine. You can do that. But here are your options. Okay. Halo 6, Fable 4, Gears of War 5, and a new Perfect Dark. Now, before we delve into
Toivottavasti ei
this, one
mikään
of my
noista.
partner streamers out there, if you're watching this and you're really, really enjoying this, guess what? You can do it too. Make sure you go over to your dashboard area for your extensions. Look up Voting Studio, and you can take advantage of this too. Using bits, you can have your own voting poll. Brought to you by iPowwow. So, chat, here's the thing, okay? I'm gonna tell you which one I think you should pick, because I want us to be friends, okay? So the first thing you should think about is that Fable, it sounds cool, right? I like Fable. Fable was done by Lionhead Studios. Lionhead Studios, not around right now, which sucks. But the thing is, we get a new Fable, who's gonna make it? Is it gonna be the same kind of Fable we're used to? Are we gonna have the person saying, hooray, hero, and all that stuff? Halo, I'll give you a pass for, because it can be Halo 6, but think about this. Why Halo 6? Why not Halo ODST 2, right? And I'm not gonna list the rest, because it doesn't matter. Halo ODS 2 should be right next to Halo 6. And it's been since 2015, since last Halo was released. And in Gears of War, it had a 2-year drought, right? But Gears of War, I mean, I'm a fanatic. I have the games that I love no matter what. And when you're a fanatic of any game series, what you do is you love the game no matter what. You complain about it. You go into Twitch chat, Twitter, Reddit, complain, I hate this game. I don't want any more. They're not giving my money again. Oh my God, the trailer's out. This game's gonna be so sick. And then you buy it, right? Pretty much all these games up here are fanatic games. Excuse me. Oh God. They're all fanatic games. So I need you right now to think about this. What direction do you want to head, chat? How do you want to do this? And to make sure that we're doing this, I'm going to look at you right now. I'm going to find out who's saying what about this experience, okay? You have a limited amount of time to vote. So it's looking fairly close between Halo 6 and Fable 4 right now. So this is the moment where all you friends out there who want a new Perfect Dark, you want Institute menu, this is your chance. You have like 5 seconds, okay? So please, help me. Help me get a new Perfect Dark. Rare's probably watching this right now thinking, you know what? I'm gonna... Come on. Fable 4. That's fine. I don't even mind. You can do it. And look at this. You're just sitting here spanning Fable 4 in chat.
Mitä se
Too awesome for me, Fable 4. Arctic 301, Halo 6. What are you guys doing? Help me out. There's no one in here. Okay, never mind. Thank you, the X into X. I have to make sure I actually can say your names because some of them are kind of suspect. So if I'm double taking, it's because I'm making sure that I don't get removed from the set right away. So thank you for your participation. Thank you for letting me down once again. And I hope that later on, you and I can build a better foundation and bridge a better future for gaming. Guys, back to you.
Wonderful. I'm sorry, Okadrian, that Perfect Dark was not as received, and I feel like I know the reason why.
Why?
Perfect Dark has been, I think, removed too long, right? Like, if a Perfect Dark comes back, it's going to be a complete reintroduction of the franchise and what it was, and that's, I think, okay. It was cool though, right? It was, sort of based off of Bond. It sort of still had the gadgetry, the spy aspects of it, and this is a time they could pull that off, I think.
I agree. No, I played a shitload of Perfect Dark when I was growing up, and that was one of the first. After GoldenEye was the first multiplayer experience that we had, like a ton of people like actually swapping in and playing and stuff, and it had so many options. A lot of people have fond memories of Perfect Dark, so. But I'm old, so I might.
You are.
I might
way
be
older
like,
than me, too.
the old like, hey, give me more Perfect Dark.
We also can't discuss the Microsoft press conference without at least bringing up the topic of entertainment. It seems like for the last, if you remember the famous like television, home console, like we put it into one. Ever since then, Microsoft has always had some portion of their show kind of dedicated to that, whether that's like, this is why this box is the one box you need, or this is, you know, what we get. The other thing that we're seeing is with the transition to Windows 10, like, will we see more entertainment discussion this year, right? And there hasn't really been too many trends. We already have the subscription services on there. You can watch your television on your Xbox. You can, you know, route your cable through all sorts of crazy things. But is there anything else that they could do, right? I mean, Kinect's dead at this point. Right?
I think there's
Yeah, they didn't even
here.
mention it last year. It was great.
Yeah,
which
it's
makes
been
me
quiet.
so sad. I'm a huge Kinect fan, and I know that a lot of people don't.
You.
A lot of people don't agree with me, but the Kinect got me up and moving. It gave me game experiences that I really wanted that other things haven't given me. So I don't know. And I mean, that was kind of a precursor to some of the VR we're getting. So that would be
Kinect
one
oli
of the
niinku
only
aivan
other things,
silosaa.
maybe like a
Miksi se hommannut
some
viitä?
sort of HoloLens tie-in or something.
And the moment you think of, because they're probably not going to go the VR route. They
Right.
got the HoloLens, but we didn't really hear anything about the HoloLens. Maybe a very small demo.
One thing I can say about the HoloLens too is I was at a tech demo recently, like in the last month or so, and they were showing off virtual reality technology with the HoloLens, and they said this is actually the most advanced technology we have right now, and it's 2-3 years old already. So, if they can start moving in that direction, we've seen a lot of stuff really embrace AR. Pokemon's been doing it, but there's the Jurassic World game and stuff as well. People want to see their video game stuff set in the real world, and that's one of the few tools that does it.
Yeah.
I think there's a lot of people out there who are like, can we just stop going into innovation and fix what you have now? Like, the multiplayer, like, foobar is just driving a lot of people just crazy insane. So I'm sure I can't be alone in thinking, like, fix the Windows stuff and then go forward.
I think there's probably one other one, which is like, give me the games, right? Because people are looking still, not just for a multiplayer experience, but for a single player experience. And some of the most heralded games in the last 3 months have actually been those games announced last year that were big single player experiences that, that might have been played and done and experienced and loved. And I feel like that is really where Microsoft could come and get a big, big, big A in this conference.
Dude.
I would just love to be kind of shocked by a game where it's like, totally wasn't expecting that. Oh my gosh, I'm in.
This is the one wish I have for Microsoft, right? Because they're on the PC. I'm there, I'm working. I want those smaller games that I can play next to my email inbox. And nobody's developing those anymore. Microsoft has an incredible opportunity with their Xbox dashboard to give me more. Do you remember like After Dark games, those game suites with the flying toasters? And you could play like, the draw the lines versus AI and screensaver stuff. Like, I think there's a market for like little 5-10 minute games to play on my PC, and with all the mobile crossover that they've been doing, take over to my Windows phone or something.
Well, we are apparently about a minute away from Microsoft's press conference. As we mentioned, it's just happened a stone throws away from us, so we'll be hearing the cheers, I'm sure, all the way over here. But will it be another Halo? Is Gears of War going to get 3 games? Well, for the next hour or so, you'll be, of course, taken through that tour of Microsoft, their press conference. Again, this is new here on Sunday instead of being on the normal day, Monday. Tomorrow, we've obviously got all of the other press conferences, but Microsoft is going to look to try to stake and take the day. So very excited to see what we've got. Don't forget, we've also got Bethesda tonight at 6:30, and then Devolver is going to be finishing up the day for us here at E3 on Twitch. Are you ready?
So ready.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's kick it on over to the Microsoft press conference for E3 on Twitch.
Jaa. Microsoft. Xbox E3 2018 briefing.
Ei ollut Microsoft Xbox, vaan oli vaan Xbox. Xbox. Siinä on kyllä niin useless laitekuva voi olla. Miksi toi näytti toi kaurisi ihan joltain mutantilta? Mikä Jurassic World tää? Hyi, että kun näyttää hirveältä. Tää animaatio. Halo. Ei varis. Oikeesti tää Halo on niin kuollut ja kuopattu jo. Joku roti.
Please welcome the head of Xbox, Phil Spencer.
Ei morjes.
With Halo Infinite, we will join Master Chief on his greatest adventure yet to save humanity. We're now at a moment of exceptional creativity in gaming. We can't wait to show you what Creativity Unleashed looks like for you. So to all the gamers around the world, across time zones and languages, to every single person watching us on TV and on Mixer, and to our largest ever live audience, the thousands of you with us right here in the Microsoft Theater, welcome to E3 2018. I'd like to personally thank everyone who's joining us from FanFest. 100% of the proceeds from your FanFest tickets are going to Gamers Outreach. Thanks to you, kids in children's hospitals get to game with their friends in their favorite worlds. It's a great cause. That's what I appreciate most about gaming. Gaming brings us together. Gaming connects us. It inspires our truest cooperation. It creates some of our fondest memories of competition and our deepest conversations about the stories within games. Most of all, gaming fosters real community. It reaches across age, ability, race, gender, and geography. This is why I've always believed, and will always believe, that gaming is the great unifier. And what unifies us is our shared love of this art form. Legendary characters who captivate us, not just for 10 hours, but for 10, 20, 30 years. Bold stories that inspire the hero within us. iconic worlds that are so richly imagined, we feel excitement in the air and danger on the seas. As gamers, we are at a momentous time where creative vision and cutting-edge technology together are delivering the art form we love. So, for months, our teams and I have traveled the world, meeting developers from Japan to Poland, from the UK to the Ukraine, from big studios to single developers, creators who seize the full power and potential of Xbox One to express their most daring vision for games. Today, we've curated a bold showcase of their best work, and ours. 50 games.
Hei morjes.
18 titles with exclusivity, and 15 world premieres.
Tarvis olla aika kovia eksklusiiveja, jos meinaa Xboxilla vielä tulevaisuudessa jotain tehdä. Ei siinä ole kyllä nyt ollut mitään niinku protia tuossa hommassa tähän mennessä.
Mind-blowing art, immersive sound effects, breathtaking worlds. So let's jump in.
Exclusive.
Eksklusiivia. What is this? Okei. Okay. Tämähän on vanha IP. Joku jatko-osa. Onhan tää ihan hieno, mutta ei tämmösiä kauheasti jaksa kyllä pelata.
World premiere.
So you're awake. Looks like death is not your fate, just yet.
Okay.
Some time has passed since I found you. Your master still lives. They'll soon make use of his bloodline. The limb you have lost will give way to something more.
Graafisesti aika ruman näköinen kyllä.
You'll learn to appreciate its worth.
Jostain Activisionilta, niin niitten pelimoottorit on kyllä melkoista silsaa, jos ne on käyttänyt jotain omiaan tässä. Siis onko tää niinku vähän tarpeeton peli?
Your death won't come easily.
Okay. Haettu vähän Dark Soulista vaikutteita.
Please welcome from Bethesda Game Studios, Todd Howard.
How's everybody doing? It's great to see everybody again. You know, actually, the Bethesda event is a few hours right after this across the street. And Phil said to me, I'm having a few friends over. Why don't you stop by? And look, I know Phil is really, really charming, but damn, he's got a lot of friends. And the good news is, you're our friends too. We've had an incredible 16-year history with Xbox, going all the way back to the original with Morrowind. Now backwards compatible. And that goes all the way to bringing mods to consoles with Fallout 4. And now we are bringing the Fallout universe to Xbox Game
Kuinka käy
Pass
multiplayerin?
with Fallout 4
Microsoft ei varmaan anna kuitenkaan cross-networkia, crossplay.
Hey, since we're here, we thought we'd give all of you an exclusive world premiere first look at Fallout 76. Yes, Fallout 76 is a prequel to all the other games, and it is our biggest one yet.
Tää on eihän se Microsoftin syy, kun Sony ei halua crossplayta, mutta eivät saa keskenäistä crossplayta, niin...
Set in the hills of West Virginia, you are one of the first to emerge into an untamed and very different wasteland.
Mitäköhän ne jättää siihen Bethesda omaan jotain ekstraa.
Years after our great nation began, we gathered together to honor the completion of Vault 76. This sprawling underground shelter may have been engineered by Vault Tech, but it was built by you. So that if the bombs do come, our way of life will endure.
Almost heaven, West Virginia, Blue Ridge Mountains, Shenandoah River. Life is all there, older than the trees, younger than the mountains, blowing like the breeze. Country roads, take me home to the place I belong. West Virginia, Mountain Mama, take me home. Country roads, take me home.
For when the fighting is stopped and the fallout has settled, you must rebuild. Not just walls, not just buildings, but hearts and minds, and ultimately, America itself.
Take me home, country road.
In Vault 76, our future begins.
World premiere.
Spirit of my silence, I can hear you, but I'm afraid to be near you, and I don't know where to begin, and I don't know where to begin.
It's just me, Captain Spirit. This is Chris to the Flying Fortress. Have you spotted Snowmancer? Not yet. Keep me posted.
Chris, breakfast.
Okay, Dad. You're drinking beer?
I don't need a lecture from my son.
I always get picked last for the team at school, and they never throw the ball to me.
They can't tell stories like you can they?
No way. Start the launch. Too late! Emergency!
You're too weak to fight me.
This time, you won't get away from me.
He was gonna get it done. It is alright.
I miss Mom's smile.
Me too.
Nobody's friend.
You're probably gonna change the world.
I hope so.
I know so.
Captain Spirit is here!
I think you're a vision.
The Awesome Adventures of Captain Spirit. Download for free from June 26th.
Exclusive.
Sepas oli erikoinen.
Commander Jackson on deck. Welcome to Crackdown 3, the only game built like me. Big, beautiful, like a skyscraper, falling at your face. If you want to play on my level, follow my lead. Somebody give me my jam. Chop, chop, chop. It's all about getting the jump on the enemy. No building is too high. 60 stories up, incoming! You gotta build up that raw power. Grab more, grow more, nama, nama, nama. Big, bigger, Jackson! Then you need that fire power. Homing rocket gun, bullseye. Vortex cannon, see ya! Graviton tether. Have you two met? And the most powerful weapon of all, me. And then I roll out like a boss. I can push off fools, pull up the side of a building, or even bust out my very own tank. Oh yeah. Boom shakalaka! Man, these bad guys just won't.
Tää näyttää kyllä niin sekavalta, että
Mad science and mad a master plan. Here we go! The hits just keep on coming. Boom! Whack, whack, mother! Crack down 3.
We will take back our world from the scourge of the machine. Glory to mankind.
And the skies rained missiles, and the ground burned to ash, and the seas boiled, and people turned into shadows. So let us not fear the heretics at our door. Even with their iron steeds standing before us, stinking of machine oil and shining its heretical light upon us.
Remember, most of the country has been destroyed or occupied. Even those who speak our language might be enemies, by conviction or out of fear.
We will not falter. Let us steel
metro vai mikä
ourselves against them. For this is our hour of glory. Amen.
Let's move out, Artyom.
Onhan tähän tyylikkään näköinen.
They want blood, they will get it. We'll cross it no matter what those fanatics think.
And if the heretics come for our lives, we will stand firm. So you got me, you damned heretics. Artyom, jump!
Sehän se.
Metro had me at its gritty visuals, brutal landscapes, and its mystery of the ruins above ground. What I love about our art form is the vast range of creative expression, from grim post-apocalyptic battles to hand-painted spirit guardians. Whatever world these creators build, whatever story they tell, whatever sound effects they use, we will work with creators to guarantee that their games look and play best on Xbox One. Like this next game, generations have loved role-playing games from inventive studios in Japan. Our next game is the latest in a legendary series. For the first time ever on Xbox, Kingdom Hearts.
It's cold! Guess he's too used to the beach.
Hey, Islander, what can I say? Look, even the sea's turning to ice. Wow. A walking, talking snowman! You really are alive!
Hello. Olaf, are these your friends?
Nope, never met him. Don't know anyone blue, green, or Husaki Spike. Yeah. Whoa! Give me strength. Whoa! Yeah! Ha! Take this!
Nyt näyttää kyllä kans sellaiselta setiltä.
Look out!
Oh. That's amazing. You can control ice.
Control it? No, all I ever do is hurt people. This is my home now. I can't go back. I don't want to hurt anyone.
Herc! Look out! Oh!
Things they don't really mean. Oh, you're only everything I ever dreamed.
Roxas does exist. His heart's inside my heart.
The other Twilight Town is just data.
So what will Elsa accept? Light or darkness? I know I want to know.
Well, good for you, but guess what? I won't let her fall to darkness.
This Keyblade.
Is that?
Mickey. You're too late.
Interesting. En oo kyllä yhtäkään pelannut tuota Kingdom Heartsia, mutta hauskan näköinen pelihän se on. 4 miljoonaa pelaajaa. Nyt tällä hetkellä se on varmaan ehkä 4000 pelaajaa. Joku roti.
You needn't cower in the doorway. I actually like meeting new people. Besides, the conversation with my friend here has reached a bit of an impasse. I think he just needs a moment to cool off. Now, I sense that you brought me something to inspect. Show me.
Oh.
The waves of change roll throughout the seas, and a new land is revealed. The Forsaken Shores. A place of darkness, where fire and ash consume all. And from the depths, skeleton crews will rise to curse the sea.
Jaha, nytkö ne tuo ton Ghost Chipin tähän peliin?
Set loose upon the Sea of Thieves. You have delivered unto me a portent of doom most terrible. Oh! You just wanted to know how much it was worth, didn't you? Fine, I'll give you 10 for it.
Ei morjes. Too little too late.
Jeg har altid syntes, at landet deres var vakkert og forstyrrende. Da jeg helt som barn fortalte mig historier om skabninger og monstre. Vi ved, at nogen er derude. Må du fortælle mig, hvem det er?
Exclusive world premiere.
Exclusive. Jaha. Sitä joku uusi Forza. Mitä crew ainakaan. Se ei mun mielestä ole eksklusiivi. Mun mielestä Forzassa on vaan paremmat graffat, mitä tää näyttää nyt. Se ei oo kovin hienot. Graffat jotenkin vähän urat. Tää näyttäis vähän siltä, että tää ois crew-mainos. Mut ei sen pitäis olla mikään Xbox exclusive. Kyllä tää niinku Forzalta vaikuttais. Joo, Forza. Toi olisi kai hieno pelisarja saada PC:llekin toi Forza.
Please welcome, from Playground Games, Ralph Fulton.
Thank you so much. It is fantastic to be here. Today, I am excited to show you the world premiere of Forza Horizon 4, set in beautiful, historic Britain. Forza Horizon 4 features dynamic seasons in a shared open world.
Kerro nyt, että se tulee PC:llekin.
Change everything. Let me introduce you to some of our team who will be helping demo the game today. Please welcome Bill, who is online with a few friends in the beautiful English countryside. He has chosen the incredible new McLaren Senna.
Tää on kyllä hieno.
And say hi to Solomon, who is hanging out with his buddies on the streets of Scotland's capital, Edinburgh. Solomon is driving the Hoonigan Ford Focus. And please welcome Andy, whose off-road buggy is perfect for taking jumps, scaling rocky terrain, and having fun on the coastline of Britain. But first, let's join Rebecca. She is enjoying the summer in her highly customized Nissan Silvia. The sun is out, the sky is blue, and it's the perfect day for a drive. Forza Horizon 4's Britain is a shared open world. When you play with the entire community. And that means the other drivers you'll meet in the game will be real people with all the variety, spontaneity, and fun that real people bring. Let's join Bill. He's in the same shared world as Rebecca, driving at speeds made even more thrilling on Xbox One X by the brand new 60 FPS mode.
60
Meanwhile,
FPS
Andy
mode.
is bouncing around the dunes nearby. As you can see, Horizon 4 is still full of action-packed fun. And now we're going to show you how seasons change everything. In Horizon 4, every season changes the world around you, with each bringing its own unique
Ei morjes, nyt on kyllä panostettu presentaatio. Lehtiä tippuu tuolla. Täytyy hattua nostaa kyllä.
Here, Solomon and Rebecca use the new quick chat feature on the D-pad to start a new friendship. It looks like Rebecca has found some like-minded friends. It's great to play solo, but it's better to play with others. Horizon 4 lets you seamlessly enter co-op from within the game world. Seasons, time of
morjesta
day,
Kasia.
and
Joo,
weather
kyllä on.
conditions
Mä oon seurannut
are
pitkään,
dynamic,
koska
but they
kuinka
are synchronized for
ei pelkästään se, että se
every player,
näyttää
so the
tosi hyvältä,
entire
mutta se, että
community will experience them
kuinka
at the same
paljon
time.
siellä on tavaraa siinä pelissä. Toi ajettavuus on pitkään jo vaikuttanut ihan asialliselta. Niinku driftaus ja kaikki tämmönen. En oo kyllä koskaan koittanut niinku Forzaa.
The entire open world changes beyond recognition. In winter, the lake has frozen solid, and previously inaccessible areas can be reached. The trees have entirely lost their leaves, and snow and ice cover the terrain. The visuals and the driving experience couldn't be more different. And now a blimp has appeared over the ice to signal the start of a new world event. Forzathon Live invites the entire community to come together and cooperate to win big rewards.
Okei. En mä välttämättä tarvitse sitä realismiakaan niin paljon, kunhan se just olisi sellainen hauska kavereiden kanssa kruisailla ja ajella, ja sitten kun on paljon autoja ja erilaista sittiä, niin näyttää kyllä asialliselta.
Every season there are new reasons to play Forza Horizon 4, and the huge, creative, fun-loving Horizon community will be there to enjoy them with you. Today, you've seen a completely new take on Horizon. In Forza Horizon 4, you will live in a vast, beautiful world in which dynamic seasons change everything.
Ois kyllä joo tosi jees. Pelata jotain semmoista open world kaahailuautopeliä, mitä vois sillä niinku pelata vähän tämmöisessä niinku open world mielessä niin sanotusti, ettei ois vaan niinku joku perus rallipeli tai muu, missä jotain joku yksi kisa ja that's it, tättärää. Mä ajattelin, että siinä on joku tommonen koodattu toi. Et ne ajaa joku niinku tämmöset checkpointit, tiedätkö? Ajat tiettyyn checkpointtiin, niin se tekee semmosen niinku
on the world's most powerful console.
Niitä on jo pitkään ollut noissa Need for Speedissäkin.
This is why we're increasing our investment in our existing franchises that you already love. And this is why we are amplifying our investment in new worlds that will deepen your love for gaming on Xbox. We embarked on a quest to find creative teams that have the mastery of our art form. And we found innovative game designers, master storytellers, exceptional world builders. And now,
toi oli oikeastaan
I'm
ensimmäinen
proud to
tommonen
introduce the creation of a brand new Microsoft studio. The Initiative.
Niin joo, siis joo, kaikille sama. Mä en tiedä, onks ne ihan tollaiset oikeesti pelissä, vai oliko vaan presentaation takia tollain tehty. Se voi olla eri juttu sitten, kun se itse peli.
And next, I'm excited to welcome Undead Labs to Microsoft Studios.
Undead Labs.
This studio caught our attention with their visionary approach to building a zombie survival franchise. They just released their second infestation into the world, and in the first 2 weeks, over 2 million of you have joined the fight to survive. Now, it's my distinct pleasure to announce that we have acquired Playground Games. This is one of the highest-rated studios of this generation, celebrated for their incredible craftsmanship. not only will Playground Games continue to work on Forza Horizon, they're bringing their open world expertise to an entirely new project. We can't wait to share more about that later.
Ei marjas. Vai Forzan tekijät ostettu ja nyt ne sitten tuo jotain uutta open worldia. Sen on pakko olla joku ajelupeli, koska ei siinä niinku muuten mitään järkeä. Joku kilpailija Crewlle. Se Crew on kyllä niin kuollut peli, ettei mitään järkeä.
And a minute into playing Hellblade, you know you're in the hands of master storytellers who are fearless about telling bold cinematic stories. This is a team gifted in creating new franchises.
Niin, ja se kuoli. Jos ne kuvittelee, että se kakkonen niinku innostaa ketään siinä kohtaa, kun sä voit nappia painamalla muuttaa sen veneeksi tai lentokoneeksi, mutta ne asiat ei muutu miksikään. Aika heikolla pohjalla täytyy olla. Plus ne lisenssit on tosi huonot ja grafiikka on ihan kuraa. Vertailussa kun katoin, niin se Crew 2 grafiikka oli jopa niinku huonompaa kuin se ykkösen.
So please help me in welcoming all of our new studios. By joining us at Microsoft Studios, these 5 new teams will have the resources, the platform, and creative independence to take bigger risks, create even bolder worlds for you.
Truth is the enemy of happiness. Isn't that the decision we all made?
Oh, but you know the truth, don't you?
Olisiko Be Happy View Battle Royale?
I can tell you that you don't already know. Is there?
Have you had your joy, Ollie?
People in town are getting a tad bit skinny. I think they're starving to death. And they're painting the streets in rainbows. Have you not noticed?
Oh, Ollie.
Why are you all wearing those ridiculous new masks?
You should get one. They shape your face into a smile. And when you smile, you can't help being happy.
We have to tell people. They need to know the truth.
No! It's better not to know.
Wakey, wakey, everybody. And it's another fabulous day in Wellington Wells. Do what you should be doing, and you never have to worry.
Sally?
Arthur, we're practically the only 2 people in this entire city not stoned out of our minds on joy.
It's not a lovely day for it. It's a terrible day for it.
If you force people to have the emotions you want, then you've turned them into robots made out of meat.
Where is it? Where's the blackberry?
You've gone too far this time.
People won't face facts. Not until we take their joy. And when we do that, they'll murder each other in the street.
No, aika kevyt oli kyllä, ettei tosta nyt oikein tiedä taas, että onko se mennyt parempaan suuntaan vai eikö se ole mennyt vai mikä, onko se muuttunut millään tavalla. Konsoli launch exclusive. Okei, Battle Royale ja sieltä. Niin. Sehän se. Ei se pyöri PC:llä edes näin hyvin, mitä tää video pyörii. Jaha, että lumimappia niinkö. Ei oo yllätys. Mutta melkein too little too late, jos tällä menolla mennään. Niin. Ja nyt kun noita rupee noita Battle Royaleja tulee kuin sieniä sateella. Kodin Battle Royale, Päfän Battle Royale ja itse asiassa Battlefield 5 uusi pelimuoto yllätti kyllä, vaikutti ihan tosi asialliselta ja siis Battlefield voisi muutenkin vaikuttaa aika asialliselta. Mutta saa nähdä. Sä et oo vissiin vielä Total Accurate Battlegroundsia koittanut. Nyt tuli se... Siellä on se... Mikäs se on tää? Tuo Paladinsin se Battle Royale. Realm Royale, niin sekin vaikuttaa ihan hauskalta ja vielä Fortnitekin painaa päälle.
Within its limits, 177 foreign embassies, 550 elected officials, and 23,000 military personnel. In the event of an attack, critical personnel are evacuated, underground shelters open, while complex defense systems patrol the sky.
But nothing stopped the virus. 27 days after patient zero, Washington fell. It began with riots on K Street, then shootings in the National Mall. Troops withdrew to bunkers. Civilians were left in the streets.
America is on the brink of collapse, but some people have survived. Gardens grow on rooftops, their fences patrolled with rifles. In communities that live
ainakin se olisi tyylikäs ja varmasti toimis ihan satasella, että ei ole siinä mukana ajoneuvot, tankit ja helikopterit, lentokoneet, mitä kaikkea ei siinä. Niin. Se voisi olla oikeasti aika miehekäs.
6 months after the outbreak began, a remnant of a corrupt state lurks in the shadows, ready to engage.
No joo, toi 5G-hinta tosta pelistä niin on kyllä täysin sen arvon. On se sen verran hauska.
But how do you save a nation when its enemies come from within?
Jos oot klippejä yhtään kattonut. On siinä vähän tietysti optimointia, mutta ei se sen paskemmin toimi kuin PUBGkaan. Ja PUBGista joutuu kuitenkin maksaa sen 30. Ja PUBGissa ei kuitenkaan mitään hauskaa verrattuna tuohon.
Matt, that crash site is just ahead.
Mikäs Ghost Recon tää?
Duke, Kit, did you guys hear that? Yeah.
Closer this time.
Vai onks tää joku viidakkoversio tosta, mikä Tom Clancy'n se Massive Multiplayer-peli olikaan? Ei Ghost Recon, vaan se toinen, joka siellä Cityssä. Jossa oli ootas, mikä se nimi oli? Sekin kuoli melkein heti alkuja.
Dropped right through the ceiling. Let me see if I can get this. Oh, that'll come in handy.
Ainakin toi niinku UI näyttää niin samalla, on ihan samanlainen UI. Tai joku lisuri siihen varmaan.
Here's the door.
Karpinski, it's the Division.
Alright, let me just
Division,
talk to this
niin.
guy.
Sehän se oli. Division. Että kukkurapeli. Tääkin näyttää ihan silsalta kyllä.
Okay, meet us at the sinkhole? Yep. Okay, sure.
Hän kyllä pelaisi varmaan Divisionia vaikka ilmaiseksi saisi. Sen verran vörttipeli kyseessä.
Wow. Okay, definitely from the capital. You should have a new side mission on the map.
Yeah, we're not that far.
Okay, do it after the crash site? Sounds good. They're just ahead of us, Matt. Hey, I see you. I'll be up in a sec. Okay, we gotta get you leveled up.
I know, please help. I've been busy.
Toxic chemical residue detected.
A lot of loot down there.
Itse asiassa se Wildlandsi voisi olla ihan hauska. Kyllä siitä voisi joku 10 maksaa porukalla pelata. Mutta tää Division on kyllä ihan toinen tarina.
Hey, wait for me.
Crap, they have a tank. Yep, I see him.
Don't aggro him yet.
Let me adjust my build.
Got my crossbow and chem launcher.
No joo, on kaveleen repussa tavara. Sille ei ollut ainakaan samoja ongelmia kuin pubkissa, että ei mahdu kamat kyytiin.
Wait for it. Got her.
Ei morjes, miten tää näyttää näin? Oikeesti teennäiseltä.
Alright, let me try to get that tank off you. More bad guys on the other side of the plane.
Grenade, grenade!
Dude, come on.
Yep.
Matt, I need your help. Over here.
Jep. Niinpä.
Seeker mine out. Whoa. Oh, I'm stuck.
Miksi tää näyttää niin silsalta oikeesti? Animaatiot on ihan todella niinku huonoa laatua.
Oh, there's a dude rushing through the plane.
Kaikki nappulat pistetty niinku kenttäsuunnitteluun ja grafiikkaan ja unohdettu kaikki muu.
Got him. I'm down.
Yeah, hang on, I'll get you. I'll cover you guys.
Come on. Get that weak point.
Eikö se jätkä mukaan nähnyt kun se juoksi siitä oikealta? Sitten se ampuu noin ohi ton. Niinku silloin granaati heiti tuolla jätkällä. Jos olisi ampunut... Ei morjes. Jos olisi ampunut tuolla granaatiheittimellä tohon noitten keskelle vaan kun ne tuli sieltä ulos. Tää olisi ollut ihan GG. Ei morjes. Se oli tommonen niinku boss enemy. Ja loottia pojille. Ei morjes. Nyt sitten. Pois tämmönen peli tästä. Kehtaa edes näyttää tämmöstä.
Whoa, that's nuts.
Let's check it out.
Great idea. Let's just die.
Niin. Ja vielä kuolleesta kakkosesta pelistä. Tää on niin epätoivosta, että...
3, 2, 1, go.
Ai se olikin kakkonen. Se maksaa sen 60.
Please welcome the head of engineering, Xbox.
Xboxille se maksaa sen 75, 79. No nyt on neiti.
This is a special time for gamers. We've never had so many incredible games to play. Storied franchises, uncharted
Mikä sillä on
worlds,
tuossa
new
alahuulessa?
releases, and cult classics.
Onko sillä joku
Genres we
kunnon
love
huuliherppes
and
päällä?
genres we'd love to explore. There's only one problem. Too often we are forced to choose one amazing game over another. So we set out to solve that problem. And to answer the question, what if you didn't have to choose? What if you could play them all? The answer? Xbox Game Pass. A way to give gamers the ultimate freedom to play. And your response has blown us away. Not only are you playing more games, you are spending more time gaming.
Joo, en minäkään. Eikä myöskään EAL.
More play,
se on
and
ihan
more
vissi
fun.
juttu.
And we couldn't be more inspired to keep building and unlocking more for you. So for the last year, we've been working on how to give you faster access to all those games. We leveraged the machine learning expertise we have at Microsoft and invented a way to start your games twice as fast. And naturally, we're calling it Fast Start. Unlike the current
Mitä väliä sillä on, kuinka nopeasti se peli käynnistyy?
Manually configured, Fast Start uses machine learning techniques based on how gamers actually play games. And Fast Start is designed to get better as the algorithms and parameters are refined over time. I'm pleased to announce that Fast Start will launch for select titles in the June update coming later this month. Ultimately, it all comes down to the games. We'll continue to deliver iconic favorites like Halo the Master Chief Collection, coming later this year.
Boo.
We also plan to release all new exclusive games from Microsoft Studios, including Forza Horizon 4, Crackdown 3, and more, into the Xbox Game Pass catalog on the same day as their global release.
Microsoft Game Passista, kun pitää Horizon
Every
hommat.
month, we'll also bring new games from leading creative studios into your Xbox Game Pass library. Games like Ashen, Warhammer Vermintide 2, After Party, and Phoenix Point, all available in Xbox Game Pass the same day as their global release. So that's what's next. But let's talk
Mietin
about what's
tuossa,
happening
kun tuli se Falloutin premiere tossa, niin
Tom Clancy's The Division.
kun se on multiplayeri, niin ajattelin vaan, että kuinkakohan toi crossplay taittus Sony ja Microsoftin välillä.
Online, Tamriel Unlimited.
Ei toi Falloutikas sitä vielä muuttaa.
And Fallout 4. All enhanced for Xbox One X in gorgeous 4K, and all of them playable today in Xbox Game Pass. Thank you to all of the developers working with us to bring freedom of choice
Kai
to
se
gamers
RL oli, joka sen
around the world with Xbox Game
isoimpiin otsikoihin nosti silloin.
Thanks everyone.
RL:ssä se oli niin saumatonta se PC ja Xboxin crossplay. Battle Royale. Tossa oli vähän Tim Burton grafiikoita tossa yhdessä pelissä.
I thought I knew why I came here. I saw it. The end. It was so vivid. But now the truth feels further away than ever. I still have so many questions.
You said you were going out, but I heard you through the wall. I said don't
Tomb Raider.
We can't let Trinity get hold of this.
Let's think this through.
Do you realize the tragedy you have unleashed? The cleansing has begun. It falls to me now to stop it before it consumes us all.
What have I done? I know that it's not practical. I know that it's hard to believe.
You don't know that you caused all this, Laura!
You need to trust me.
We have to trust each other.
He wants to alter the course of humanity. If you had that power, what would you do?
Ei paha. Ja Tomb Raiderit varmaan ihan jeeso. Ei oo tullut pelattua kyllä pitkään aikaa.
Exclusive.
Skate. Ei morjens.
Unbreakable, die hard, true sickness, put this mic on the tripod, but I'm not Chow Yun Fat, break 'em still a pillar of stone.
Ei,
Mash your whole militia like I'm Hannibal, imagine you the antelope and I'm the king of the jungle, animal instinct, phenomenal stamina, just think about a man on the brink of his vanity, and it's sweet, you not a rapper, you a movie star, checking who we are, be the booty tall, while a top cocktail, checking you'll get scored as who regardless, a marvelous, majestic, all my power harness shit, my spoken word like a Voltron sword, and these palms close to arsenic, every madly, deadly coming powers it be. It's in you, it's in me, and MC. Let's all ignore the powers that
Joo, tää voi olla kyllä sellainen musta hevonen. Aha, meneekö se tommosella nimellä? Session. Aika leimit taputukset tuli kyllä.
Exclusive.
They say you only live once.
I beg to differ. I was born 3 times, and I've met death 3 times. My first home was Altanova. The curiosity I gained there cost me my first life. I awoke again in Tarif, village of the sorcerers. I once thought that this would be my true home. Everything changed when I started to ask the forbidden questions. What exactly is the true nature of the Black Stone? What lies beneath the vast desert? Who was it that was calling me from the depths beyond the desert? The world never paid heed to such questions. They just fought on, blinded, and hungered for more and more of the power. It is time that I, at long last, reveal the hidden secrets.
No nyt on kyllä aika kysymysmerkki. Tää vähän näyttää siltä yhdeltä MMOlta, mikä se nyt olikaan nimeltään.
Behold, I am Elezra, the darkness born from the desert.
Joo, Black Desert. Oli se sittenkin. Aina se fighting style näytti siltä just, että mustaa sitsua.
We've known each other a long time. Hold the line! Hold the line! Nothing gets through!
Okay.
You never had this much trouble. You gonna make it through this?
They're demons! I've seen them with my own eyes! Red Grave is completely taken over!
Let us pray for mercy. This is a trial from the heavens above.
Hey honey, need assistance?
Lipsynkky oli kyllä melkoinen.
Cheer up, crew cut. You taking notes?
Joo, niin voi olla.
Yeah, he's a real pro at smacking demons around. That's why I built him that well-functioning arm. To kick demon ass.
What? No chit-chat or monologue? Just getting right to the point, huh?
My brilliant badass work is worth every dime, you know it. Cash first.
Get back inside now! I've got a score to settle with that son of a bitch.
Devil may cry.
Mikä tää oli tää loppu?
Please welcome, from Capcom, producer Matt Walker and director Hideaki Itsuno.
As director, I've waited 4 years for this. Thank you so much. DMC is back!
Ei varja.
English is hard. Matt, you do it.
Of course. It's been 10 years since Devil May Cry 4 was released, and fans have been asking for a true sequel ever since. So this is our response.
Se kaveri pääsi vasta nyt sieltä developer-luolasta ulos. Se on odottanut, 3-4 vuotta, mitä se sanoi? Että se pääsee pois sieltä ja nyt se tapahtuu.
Early on in the development of Devil May Cry 5, we set our sights on creating something that was going to have world-class visuals. So we've scanned fully costume models for all of our main characters, and with the power of Xbox One X, we're able to render them as realistically as possible. Now, while visuals are really important, the controls need to remain tight and responsive as well. So we've gathered the best minds at Capcom to ensure that we can still deliver that amazing gameplay that Devil May Cry is known for. And we think that we've made something that feels better than any action game we've ever created.
Hold on.
Horro. Näyttäisi olevan toi oma kielikin vähän vaikeet.
Ichizo-san says that he is convinced that this is the best game that he's ever made because we made it for you, our fans. And we hope you look forward to seeing more.
Kyllä toi ihan siistiltä näytti, ei siinä mitään.
Have a great E3!
Miten toi on niin vaikeeta toi englannin puhuminen? Se näyttää niinku, että se on kuin salilla olisi, kun se yrittää lausua jotain. Siinä on sulle lisää vähän haastetta.
Exclusive.
Okei. Nyt on kunnon Zelda rip-off. Oli joo. Ihan tommoset kunnon ambient moodit.
That tiny box in a big world is a prime example of the reach of gaming today. A labor of love conceived and created by a single developer in Halifax, Nova Scotia is today commanding gaming's largest stage. Whether you're sharing the adventure of a tiny fox with more than 20
Yksi peli
million
kans, missä on todella siistit musat on toi Dungeon of the Endless.
Is an incredible community. We've always believed that building community is
Samplitude studiolta.
There's real power in our shared experience. Sharing the same world, the same seasons, the same campaigns. And there's real meaning in sharing our love of gaming with fellow gamers. This community is the reason why we love premiering games here at E3. For the rest of our briefing, Everything you show you will be world premiere games no one has seen before.
Okay.
Starting off with something entirely new from our friends at Bandai Namco. On my last trip to Japan, their creative team showed me a sneak peek at their next game. Now, you get to see the first look.
World premiere. There are worlds that exist, separate from our own, where the impossible is reality. They consist of both good and evil.
Hei morjes.
These worlds were never
One Piece.
But things have changed.
Tää voi olla ihan... Onks tää One Piece?
They have begun to merge as one.
Nyt tää on joku tämmönen merge. Naruto ja One Piecea ja mitä kaikkea.
Uniting to fight for our survival.
Okei. Dragon Balls. Jaa, tämmönen peli. Kolme suurinta. No mä sanon, että kyllä tää tulee menee lännessä ja etelässä tai tuolla idässä. Ihan siis joka paikassa menee. Toi on niin kovas huudos toi Naruto, One Piece ja Dragon Balls, että on sillain niinku oikeet.
World premiere.
It's been 15 years since the fall. The city is a corpse, and we are the worms. We burrow in it.
Niin, sehän se. Jos niitä on yhtään kattonut, niin aika helppo semmosia niinku, varsinkin niissä sarjoissa niinku niihin saa niin hyvän semmosen tunnesiteen, niin sit se helposti sillä myydään ja toi.
Every day we rise from dust to choose between bad and worse.
Get him! You're dead now!
And these choices we take to survive.
Olisiko Dying Light 2?
Create the world
mitä?
to come.
You know the drill. Get to the nearest safe house and wait until dawn. Good night. And good luck.
Oi, kuka ties? Mitä ihmettä, menin ihan arvalla. Ei morjes. Ei morjes oikeesti, tuli oikein kylmät väreet. Ai et. Kyllä siinä sen verran oli parkouria, että oli pakko veikata.
Hi, I'm Chris Avalone, and I'm excited to be working with Techland to create the world of Dying Light 2.
Tää voi olla kyllä hieno peli, ei siinä. Dying Light on kyllä ihan siisti.
Deep and tactical first-person melee combat, and of course, terrifying nights when the infected emerge from the depths of the city to feed on anyone they can find. At the same time, we invite you to a new vision of the post-apocalypse.
Ja sinne tulee Battle Royale.
Unforgiving reality that we call the modern Dark Ages. Today, however, we want to give you a look at one of the impressive new features of Dying Light 2, a technical and narrative advancement for the franchise. Dying Light 2 will be the first in its genre where your choices have genuine consequences in the game itself. From how it looks, how it
Mäkin hakkasin sitä aika paljon. En kyllä läpi asti.
Everything in the game world can change based on your decisions. The following demo throws a bit more light on this.
Aha, gameplay demo. Nice.
Dying Light 2 features a functioning ecosystem that reacts on multiple levels to the things you do and the choices you make. In the example we are about to show you, our protagonist undertakes a mission for the Peacekeepers, one of the many factions active in the city. They want you to negotiate with two survivors who are controlling and hoarding a water supply.
You going to insult us with another final offer?
Let's say you choose to carry out the Peacekeepers' orders, one way or another. After this, you will start seeing a significant change in the city, as access to the water supply allowed the Peacekeepers to bring stability and develop the area. There's even running water for the people at street level, and that raises their morale and allows you to replenish your energy on the go. But there's a cost to this. The PKs have a rigid approach to law and order. So while the streets may be safer, it's only safer for those who side with them. So if you get on their bad side. Now let's return to that moment of choice. And instead of killing them, you choose to team up with this group to supply water on the black market. As you will see, this creates a very different set of consequences for the city. With water being a precious currency, it brings you access to new resources and trade. But this in turn attracts the worst type of people to the area. And this is just a single decision.
Totta kai Black Market ja Black Market. Ei anneta mitään ilmasta vettä.
Each player's game experience will be unique.
Mut siis tää on niinku yksi parhaimmista co-op-peleistä mitä löytyy kyllä. Niin hyvin toteutettu toi co-op tossa. Tää on hauska juosta vielä kaverin kanssa pitkin kattoja ja...
Exclusive world premiere.
A lot of time has passed. You've gotten soft, complacent. You always knew this day would come. You always knew the three of you would be needed again. You always... Wait, what?
Hyvin sopi toi musiikki tohon. Tarjus sieltä polvassa. Ei varjes. Osu kyllä aika mehevään kohtaan.
4K hand-drawn 2.5D graphics and broad non-specific feature declarations.
Mä jo luulin, että sieltä tulee se kauan kaivattu Command & Conquer eikä mikään Rivals mobiilipeli, minkä toi EA pisti ulos hyvin ettää. EA niinku pasko sen Command & Conquerin päälle. Poltti sen vielä siinä stagella. Melkein vois klipata ton ajoituksen kyllä.
There was no fear, no failure. But the rules have changed. The enemy changed. And no one was ready for it.
The Black Hand.
Ai että.
They are the world's most powerful private army.
Jos tästäkin tulisi co-op, niin olisi kyllä hyvä multiplayer co-op.
This isn't a war, Rico. This is survival.
Ei Uncharted, vaan toi... Siis toi... Että kun mä en saa nyt nimeä päähän. Avalanche Studioissa tämä Open World Sandbox-räiskintä, mikäli onka. En muista nimeä. Just Cause, joo. Just se.
World premiere. From the Coalition, please welcome Studio Head Rod Ferguson.
Joo, siis kun tossa ne mietti alussa, että mitkä nois ne... Että onko se niinku Halo vai Gears of War vai Fable vai se Perfect Dark. Mikä olisi niinku se iso juttu. En mä tiedä, ne meinas, että Gears of Warsista voisi tulla joku Battle Royale vielä.
I'm excited to also announce the true Gears of War PC experience in a completely different genre, Gears Tactics. You create a whole new squad 12 years before Gears of War 1 as they hunt a locust monster maker responsible for destroying whole cities. It's our take on the classic turn-based strategy genre.
No hei, Kasio, sieltä tuli Forza. Älä unohda meidän favorittia tähän mennessä. Forza, mikä se oli toi? Ei ollut Horisontti, kun se Horisontti oli se viimeisen. Se Forza vaikutti kyllä ihan hienolta. Oliko se Horizon 4? Taisi se olla, joo.
And the amazing team at the Coalition is working hard to bring you our most ambitious Gears of War title yet, Gears 5.
Siis mikä tää hirveä älämölö ja taputus ja huuto jostain Gears 5?
As Kate, you'll journey across the biggest and most beautiful world we've ever created. With the war for humanity escalates on two fronts, outside the capital city and within Kate herself. In this moment from the game, Kate leads a rescue mission to a remote village, but something goes horribly wrong.
Zombit tulee Gears of 5. We need zombies, then we need Battle Royale. Olisiko semmonen Battle Royale, jossa pelattais zombia?
No. Kate, you can't see this. You don't want to see this. I'm sorry. Kate? I'm sorry. Thanks. For coming here.
Of course.
Can I recommend we maybe get these people out of here?
Hey, just slow down.
No, Foz is right. We need to move.
What are you talking? He's dead, man. Give her a minute.
She'll get her minute in the Raven.
What the hell is wrong with you?
Del, we need to leave.
I'm not going.
Excuse me?
For months now, I've been having these dreams. Nightmares. But I think they were messages.
What?
Something's happening to me.
It's your grandmother's?
Enough. We'll deal with this later. Foz, round these people up.
I need help.
There's a place. Up north. I think we can find you answers there.
No! No! Absolutely not. We have orders.
You'll go with me.
God damn it, both of you, listen.
I'll go with her. Look, if you're missing...
Se on varsin samat ajatukset oli kyllä meikäläisille.
No, Corporal, you're coming back to New Ephyra. That is a direct order.
Toi muijakin näyttää semmoiselta 500-kiloiselta salihirmulta, niin...
This isn't about you, it's about me. I need to fix this.
Vähän niinku noi mittasuhteet pielessä jotenkin.
Hey, watch her. A necklace? That's a locust symbol.
Yeah, so?
She would never be our enemy by choice. I know that.
Because she would die for us.
I know that. But what if it's not her choice?
No nyt on menopeli. Minkä takia se pitää siellä takana olla ton muija? On vähän haettu Doomista vaikutteita, eikö mitä? Se evoluutio vaikutti ihan mielenkiintoiselta, mutta täytyy katsoa, että onko siinä riittävästi niinku syvyyttä. Vai onko se vaan semmonen niinku tacked on. Tacked on.
Hey. What are you...
Why did you come here with me?
Ei kun niin sä puhuit siitä leffasta. Evolution. Eikö se niin ollut? Mä luulen, että sä puhuit siitä Jurassic Park-pelistä, mikä tuli. Tääkin on siinä. Niin, mä nyt kommentoin sitä peliä, kun mä luulin, että sä puhuit siitä. Jos sä puhuit siitä leffasta, niin ei oo kyllä oikein mitään ajatusta. Eiku peli? Häh? Oikeesti? Siis se RTS? No kun mä en muista ulkoa. Äkkiähän se tosta kattoo Steamista, mikä se on.
We showcased more games than we ever have before. 50 games, 18 titles with exclusivity, and 15 world premieres.
Niin. No sitä mä just tarkoitin, että ettei se ole vaan semmonen päälle liimattu juttu, vaan että siinä olisi oikeesti jotain niinku järkeä.
From breadth in art style, genre and cultures, range in subject and setting, scale in story and scope and creative vision. And every one of these plays best on Xbox. The world of gaming is on an historic growth path, where the increasing number of gamers is met with the increasing creative power of game developers. In this significant moment,
älä pilaa mun tunnelmaa. Älä... Miten se meni se? Älä droppaa mun tunnelmaa, eli älä droppaa mun hypeä.
And harness the full breadth of our resources at Microsoft to deliver on the future of play. Our experts in Microsoft Research are developing the future of gaming AI, so the worlds and characters we enjoy will be even more rich and more immersive. Our cloud engineers are building a game streaming network to unlock console-quality gaming on any device.
Joo, tää oli kova, ne puhuu tosta streaming-palvelusta. Nyt olisi semmonen Israelissa kehitetty palvelu Microsoftilla, joka on niin kova, että siinä ei ole minkäännäköistä delaytä eikä latencyä. Tabletille, kännykkään, mihinkä tahansa, niin striimata siitä konsolilta.
Where we will once again deliver on our commitment to set the benchmark for console gaming. And let's talk about our games themselves. We are committed to building an industry-leading first-party studios organization. And as you saw earlier, we are making one of our greatest single-year investments in teams by adding 5 new creative studios. We have committed our team, our company, our technical resources, so we can declare to you today, and next year, and all of the years after that, you will always experience the best in gaming on Xbox.
Nyt oli kyllä melkoinen vitsi. Melkoisen vitsin morjas.
So choose the games you want to play. There are worlds to be saved, heroes to be made, and legends to become. Together. Thanks.
Joo, Israelissa on kovia koodareita. Sieltähän ollaan monesti Suomeenkin valmiita lennättää ihan vaan koodareita töihin vaikka puoleksi vuodeksi. En tiedä mikä siinä niinku on, että... Koodareista puheen ollen. Toivottavasti ei ole mikään Watch Dogs. Vastahan se tuliko se viime vuonna se 2? Eihän se nyt... Toivottavasti ei ole mikään Watch Dogs.
In 2077, they voted my city the worst place to live in America. Main issues: sky high rate of violence, and more people living below the poverty line than anywhere else.
Katso koiran
Deny it, it's all true. But everybody still wants to live here. This city's always got a promise for you. Might be a lie, an illusion.
Niin saa kotona ihan tarpeeksi katsoa koiraa. Ei tarvii enää tietokoneella katsoa koiraa.
It's a city of dreams. And I'm a big dreamer.
Siis onks joku joskus pelannut jotain katsokoiraa? Se on kyllä... Mä oon nähnyt, että joku on semmoista peliä tuonut markkinoille, mutta en kyllä ole nähnyt, että kukaan sitä olisi oikeesti jaksanut pelata. Cyberpunk. No nyt on varmasti ihan hyvä peli kyseessä. Mut jää nähtäväksi. Jää nähtäväksi. Oli kyllä aika ei ehkä paras mahdollinen demo-video, mikä toi nyt olikaan. Mut kun on vaan vielä niin vaiheessa, niin varmaan sen takia. Tää vaikutti, toi Ninja-peli vaikutti kyllä melkoiselta silsalta. No oli jo erikoinen traileri. Samoin toi Pupkin traileri oli aika erikoinen, kun se ei lakannut eikä pätkinyt yhtään. Se oli ihan smoothi. Se oli kuin vauvan pylly, kun se pyöri tossa. Ei ollut. Oi että Forza. Tää on kyllä varmaan ihan... Joo, Sea of Thieves on niin nähty. Katsotaan sitten parin vuoden päästä, kun siinä on jotain sisältöä. Ei boksilla tee mitään. Tää Halokin oli vähän mitään sanomatta. Ja se traileri oli aika huono itse asiassa. Siis jos on PC, niinku vörtti PC, niin Xbox ihan, no ehkä sen verkon painoksi voisi hommata. Ohjain määrittelee hyvän laitteen, niin. Onneksi sekä Playkan että Xboxin ohjaimen voi laittaa tietokoneeseen kiinni. Joten miksikä se tekee tietokoneen silloin ultimaattiseksi gaming machineiksi? Luultavasti. Jaaha, sieltä tulisi Bethesdan vielä Bethesda-esitykset vielä. Vähän varmaan enemmän Falloutia ja en tiedä tulisiko jotain muuta. Bethesda Conference. Devolver Digital. Niin, Devolver, joo, se oli se. Kyllä mä uskon, että siellä on aika paljon jotain tiisiä, mitä ei ole näytetty näissä yhteistyökonferensseissa. Ei ne voi kaikkia kortteja antaa näihin ennen kuin ne on itse päässyt.
Back to E3 on Twitch. We are live from downtown Los Angeles. We just saw the Microsoft press conference. We just saw the ending trailer, which is possibly already my game of the show.
Nää on ihan jotain never heard kavereita oikeesti.
Microsoft's over. I want to throw it to you. Start with you, Anna. What was the thing for Microsoft and for you?
The thing?
For you.
Well, I want to start maybe.
What do you want to talk about?
I want to start with, I mean, like, overall, looking at the conference, we were like, what are they going to do? Are they going to give us the games? Are they going to lean into hardware? Games. Boom, 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 boom. Just games.
Eikö Devolverilta tullut nyt jotain indie-tuotoksia tuossa viime aikoina? Jotain, että mikä se yksi pikselipeli oli, minkä ne muistaakseni teki?
They gave us the games. I mean, all of us are looking at our watch being like, okay, how many minutes do we have? Because there are so many things to talk about. And that's another good reason why moving their conference to today as opposed to trying to be in the hubbub of tomorrow.
Niin, en mä tiedä, kenenkä täällä pitäisi olla sitten kommentoimassa niinku Twitchissä.
I agree.
Kai nää on
niinku...
Mä en tiedä, onko noita Twitchin palkkalistoilla. Ei varmaan kaikki kyllä noista oo.
Zeke, what do you want to talk about from that list? There were over 50 games talked about. 18 of them were exclusive. 15 of them world premieres.
Yep.
What's hot on your list, Zeke?
So much stuff. I had to circle it because we don't have much time. Sekiro Shadows Die Twice.
Yeah.
That thing that everybody looked at and was like, what?
No siis ton Rachelin mä tiedän, koska se on ollut noissa Intelin IM niinku esimerkiksi League of Legendsin noissa niin juonteena siellä niissä turnauksissa ja Ezekielin mä oon joskus tavannut Twitchin kautta, jotain ehkä YouTubesta kattonut, mutta muuten kyllä ihan never heard sakkia.
Yeah, I hope I'm not alone in that. I'm sure there's some people
No,
who
you
love
are not.
Cuphead.
Definitely.
I love the style and the music, and I want more content, and I'm glad to have it. Battletoads! Oh my god, that was a game that frustrated me for years.
That was
growing
like
up.
my favorite but least favorite announcement because it's like, yeah, Battletoads, yeah, we got nothing, right?
Right, yeah,
nothing at all.
You got a little teaser, but that's about. And of course, CD Projekt Red and Cyberpunk 2077.
Unbelievable.
It was. I'm glad they did that. I'm glad they did the whole Columbo like. Just one more thing before we go.
Well, they didn't even do that.
Täytyy klipata.
Right? They
Ootas,
did it
kun mä
in
katon
spirit,
sen
but they did the whole like someone's hacked our street, but appropriate for the title, right?
Yeah,
sure.
Marcus
Tunti
gets a certain
40.
look when he's just committed to a hype. Like no one's gonna convince him different.
Katsotaan.
Nothing is going to change what he thinks.
Mä
He came in and he
klippaan
was
sen
like, this is the game of the year. This is and
game
we're
of the
like,
show.
Game of the show. What do we know about the gameplay, Marcus? It doesn't matter.
It's the first one. CD Projekt Red, you know, I mentioned Witcher, but like what I love about it is you think about Witcher, you had magic, you had a sword, but they like put you in thousands of different situations. Sometimes you weren't fighting at all. Sometimes it was a story. I love Cyberpunk. The world that it appears that they have created looks amazing. And I don't know that a video game has ever really, outside like maybe a Shadowrun game, has ever truly captured what Cyberpunk is. And that game seems to do it. And yes, obviously you're not going to convince me, and I'm sorry.
No, that's fine. That's fine. The imagery in that game is so perfectly, interestingly disturbing. All of it.
Klipataan se nyt saman tien.
And the cinematic shots they use are so different from games.
Putting on the makeup, and then you see, like, you know what? She's probably going to put the rest of her face on. You know, like that's.
Well, that's what I do at home. That's not relatable to you.
Yeah.
Well, and the violence in this world is so interesting because it's so not the kind of violence that we see
Mitä
in our world,
skippaat
and yet
mut?
somehow they make it very disturbing. I mean, like the guy on the plane.
En mä nyt oikein voinut
and you're just sipping your martini and somebody's face is exploding.
Yeah, you know.
Yes.
So very interesting, like.
En voinut oikein niinku kommentoida tuohon mitenkään, kun ei siinä ollut mitään kommentoitavaa. Sanoit vaan, että jostain pelistä joku selitti ja traileri oli hirveä. En mä oikein voi, kun mä tiedän mistä pelistä oli kyse edes.
Starting at the top, like was anybody else weirded out that like Bethesda has their own conference and they just showed up at the beginning of the Microsoft conference?
With their biggest payload?
Tunti 40 oli sisääntulo tuolla tarjuksella.
Yeah, exactly. That's what makes it, it makes me more hype for the Bethesda thing, so I think it was smart.
I mean, or is Xbox just kind of taking some of these big pieces of thunder? Like, who knows? Maybe.
Do they have that authority?
I don't know. I have no idea.
Melkein vois klipata tuon ajoituksen.
And they just take that
They're Microsoft. They can do whatever they want.
One game that really stood out to me from Bandai Namco, which was Jump Force. It was so interesting because at first I thought I wasn't looking at the game. I kind of expected them to go into that traditional animation style that we've seen in a lot of the games as of late, but it is this new 3D style, and it's a mashup of all these Shonen Jump titles and other titles. Super interesting.
Kelly Link backstage was watching that and just stood up out of her chair. She was like this close to the TV. She was all ready for that one.
And then she turned away and she missed the teaser at the end, which is was it Yagami and Ryuk from Death?
Yeah,
Hyvin sopi toi musiikki tohon.
Well, EA didn't deliver, but Microsoft did with Sessions.
Tarjous sieltä Battletoads. Ei varjes. Osu kyllä aika mehevään kohtaan. Mä jo luulin, että sieltä tulee se kauan kaivattu.
Tip of the hat for that.
And then Devil May Cry was definitely on my interested list because it seems like they're moving on with the franchise, but they are acknowledging and bringing DMC into it. So I don't know what that means. I'm curious about it.
We were into some of those characters in Devil May Cry. Yeah, we were like, who is she? We
Siis
must
ei
know.
PC mitään 2 tonnia maksa.
Did she catch us
700 saa aivan vörtin PC. Ja se ei ole niin paljon rahaa versus, tai sanotaan, että jos aikoo konsoli hommata, niin sä maksat 700 PC:stä ja sä pystyt ostamaan sille
Life is Strange takes place.
Pelejä niinku 100 suhde yhteen versus konsoli. Konsoli maksat siitä pelistä jonkun 70 ja PC:lle se maksaa 20 se peli. Sen kyllä säästää sen rahan aika äkkiä.
Yeah, and also free. So I know
Pitää ne pelien hinnatkin muistaa, niinku eikä pelkästään se laitteen hinta. Ja muutenkin se hyötykäyttö. PC:llä voi tehdä vähän muutakin kuin vaan pelata.
Why don't we shoot over to Käydään and let's find out if maybe we could poll folks and find out what their favorite Microsoft thing or something else. Käydään, what's up?
Salutations, man. I'm back here at the E3 check-in stage, powered by Totino's Pizza Rolls, and I'm just gonna hop right into it because I'm still hyped from all that. A lot of good things and I'm curious about what you guys think. So here are the options right now. So pay close attention, all right? The chat's moving pretty quickly right now. Pay attention, okay? We have, what are you more excited for from Microsoft? Cyberpunk 2077, Forza Horizon 4. No more noise, that was it, just that's it. Halo Infinite or Gears of War 5? This is your opportunity to vote. Let me chime in really quick and remind you. You guys can't vote.
No, mä en nyt puhunut internetistä suoranaisesti.
Listen, let me just give you some spillage, okay?
Sanotaan vaikka, että videoiden käsittely, kaikki semmonen niinku ohjelmistojen käyttö.
Cyberpunk 2077 is winning in a landslide. But it was all, listen, where's the love for Gears of War 5? They actually showed in-game footage. They showed actual stuff happening. And while I have a moment, let me give you a little aside.
Voihan PC:lläkin pelata olohuoneessa kaverin kanssa.
For people mad about Gears of War 5 having a lady lead, and anyone upset with Battlefield 5 having lady lead, would probably make James Maynard Keenan blush. That's a perfect circle, and everyone's a tool. So relax. It's no big deal. It's good stuff.
Games. Let's have fun.
Everyone's a tool.
Right. Just relax.
We missed the band references there.
We're closing the poll very, very quickly. So if you have a last moment vote you want to do, make it now. But you know, guys, let me be honest with you. It probably doesn't matter. Like this. You might not chat. I love checking 7. Says no, not an option. But thank you, checking 7. Thank you. Yeah,
Hyvin sopi toi musiikki tohon.
That was free. That was free. Marcus knew. But you know, chat, thank you guys for participating. I knew I could
Tarjous sieltä polvos.
Pick the right game.
Ei varjes. Osu kyllä aika mehevään kohtaan.
I see you, Mr. Scrubby, who just said lol. So, thanks for your input.
Shout out.
Appreciate it. Thanks. Back to you guys.
Thank you very much, Käydään. See, Anna?
Yeah.
I mean, 70% of the world, basically, which is represented in that poll, agrees with me.
500 eri
You
nappi.
hear me disagree with you. That's not what I'm doing. I'm saying I know a particular look from Marcus DJ.
Siis
And that look.
tarkoitatko sä niinku näppäimistöä ja hiirtä tuolla nappi niinku luvulla vai mitä sä meinaat? Sähän voit lyödä sen ohjaimen kiinni PC, vaikka sen Xbox-ohjaimen.
I already Instagram story. I'll say it here live on air so people can clip it.
Siis, ja tän punapäit, laita sen vai? Mä mielesin, että tää on kyllä muija tää.
In fact, James was the one who was like, you were thinking of Child of Light. And I was like,
Child of Light, yeah, okay.
I'm not even going to use that as an excuse. I
see the comparison, but yeah.
Well done.
There were a couple games like that where it was like I wasn't surprised to see them. I was excited about them. Nothing super new. Like Kingdom Hearts 3
on Xbox.
Well, and that's the thing is what I mean is I was kind of like.
She said nothing exciting and nothing new, but I'm pretty sure Anna jumped out of her chair when she saw Elsa from Frozen.
Yeah. Look, well, it's not exciting or new, Marcus. Let's be real.
I was getting there, okay? I like to set myself up.
Sorry.
Anyway, point is, 2 Anna favorites, Tomb Raider and Kingdom Hearts, in that conference. Wasn't super ready to see some of the things I saw. Was very excited about them. In the context of all of this hype, it feels like I'm down here like, also those, you know, like.
In all fairness, it's like if you took that off, we'd probably have a totally different. If you took Cyberpunk off, it'd probably be a totally different conversation. So, but
I mean, I just had to give them a shout out. You know,
yes, of course.
There's a lot to say. Tomb Raider we have coming up really soon, so I won't say much about that because we can talk about that.
I think best line of the conference though has to go to Crackdown 3 with Quack Quack.
Yeah, I'm excited for Crackdown 3. Adding Terry Crews through the whole thing seems like it's great. And the other interesting thing, I don't know that we've ever really seen this at a press conference, but an emphasis on, hey, here's the studios that we are bringing under our wing. And
That was
this
cool.
isn't unusual. We have a lot of first-party consoles. Sony is in the same boat. Microsoft's had them as well. But to kind of give them the stage in the same way I thought was really cool. Those included The Initiative, Compulsion Games, Undead Labs, Playground Games, and then also Ninja Theory, recently Hellblade. I thought that was super awesome.
Yeah. Yeah, giving credit kind of and like pulling
Summitti
them out
painaa
as
vielä
artists
Ream
was really,
Royaleesia.
The response from the crowd was really neat too.
Yeah.
Just
The
the
recognition.
excitement. Yeah.
Yeah.
And a big bold move from Microsoft too, saying like, we own these.
Mikäs tää on listatilanne?
Get in here because this is
Ream Royale on noussut aika kovaa vauhtia täällä listalla.
Microsoft, the one non-game thing they talked about was the fast start thing.
Yeah.
They're going to be
Missä
incorporating in the
kohtaa
games.
toi
We were talking
Total
about how we want more
Accurate
functionality. We want the games to have to work better.
menee? Total Accurate Battlegrounds. Jaa, pitäisikö katsoa joku PUBG Mobile 500 viewers. Ok. Ok. Pitäisi lähteä nukkumaan, että jaksaa herätä töihin. Olisiko täällä ketään suomalaista? Jaa. Suomen paras. Bilbo Beckils. Ok. On se helppo peli joo, mutta onhan siinä ihan hyvät jukekuviot voi tehdä niillä skillseillä. See you later, mä lähden nyt nukkumaan.